Hello, my darlings. This is a highly requested reading that I've been wanting to do for so very long. One of the things that I love to do, especially with my private clients, is to do business, money, career, success readings. If you don't know my history, I just wanted to tell you really quickly. I actually was a college professor for over 17 years. And while I was doing that, my side hustle was always building businesses, right? And I was also a business strategist. So kind of like a business coach. I would help people start brand new businesses and help them get it up and going so that they could be profitable. So when I discovered that tarot was my true calling, I used those business skills to build up my tarot business. And, now I have a 6-figure tarot business. And so many of you have come to me, emailed me, messaged me about getting coaching, and I've already done a lot of coaching sessions with those of you who want to start or have already started but need to ramp up your business, especially if it's a spiritual, kind of service, spiritually based business. And I have loved doing that. And I know many of you have asked for these kinds of readings. And so that's why I'm really excited to do a what's coming next in your money, career, and business finance or in finances reading. And we're going to be using this special deck that I have created for you called the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur deck. This has 70 cards to help you guide you and to help you create a successful, abundant business that gives you freedom. And so all of my years of being a entrepreneur and being a small business consultant, I've poured all of that knowledge into this deck, and I'm like just so super proud of it. If you go on Etsy, if you go on Amazon, you'll see all of the reviews. It just touches my heart. I feel like it was just very divinely guided, and I know that people love this deck because it's actually quite unique. You won't really find a deck about business, abundance, and success that is probably as specific and detailed as this deck is. So I'll be using that in today's reading for you, and I'm also going to be using a special tarot deck that I always use for my money, business, and finance readings, which is called the Money Tarot. So I'm really, really excited. If you are new to this channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. I am Dr. V. And I use that term because, as I said, I was a college professor for over 17 years, and that is what my students used to call me, Dr. V. And I just always loved it. I always felt like it was such a sweet, just a sweet name that had a lot of positivity around it. So I kept it for tarot as well. So, usually if you don't know me, I usually do love readings, but I did want to start this as an ongoing series. So please do let me know in the comment box below if you enjoyed this reading and if you would like for me to do this as an ongoing reading. I would really love your feedback. Again, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe. Join this incredible Live Tarot family, because we're not just here to, do love readings that help clarify us uniting or reuniting with that special person. But I feel like our overall mission is also to have a very successful, abundant, amazing life, right? And that includes all kinds of abundance of love, money, success, all of your dreams fulfilled. So if you'd like to be on the cutting edge of that, make sure you join us. All right, so let's get you into your card choices. You can choose from number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or you can choose all of them and take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. I've also popped some crystals on here to help you decide. So you can, close your eyes, meditate, take a deep breath, see which one you feel most intuitively guided to. Also know that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate for you. If you'd like to have specific guidance, like I said, one of the readings that I absolutely love doing, and it's on my reading menu, you can see it on my website, the link is in the box below, are the business readings, the business, career, the finances. I so enjoy those readings. I also feel that my clients get so much from those readings. Those are the readings I get tremendous amount of feedback saying, oh my gosh, you showed me things that I just was not seeing, and it's helping me to get on the right track when it comes to my career or business. So if you'd like to do that, or if you'd like to order this deck, all of the links are in the box below. All right, so for our group number 1, this is your crystal. Group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. All right, so go ahead and make your selection. We'll start with group number 1. All right, my lovely group number 1 that chose this crystal. Let's get into what's coming next in your money, career, business, and finances. Okay, Spirit, for our beautiful group number 1, please tell us, what are your messages for group number 1 for their money, career, business, finance? What does group number 1 need to know? What do they need to know, Spirit, about their money, career, business, or finances? Ace of Wands. Okay, beautiful. So it looks like you're coming into a stage of your life where Spirit is asking you to perhaps do things differently than the way you have done them before. Okay, so there's definitely something new. Look at this again, 9 of Wands. Okay, Wands, heavy energy coming through here. So I do feel that for many of you, you come to some sort of a ending of a cycle or some sort of a place when it comes to your money, career, business, or finances where you're just not feeling it. Okay, something's off, something's not feeling right. Look at this. Wow, we have the Lovers. Okay, I feel like many of you are doing something because you are forced to do it, because it pays the bills, because it's become a bit of a comfort zone, even though you don't like it. But you do definitely dream about switching into doing something that you truly love. Okay, King of Cups. Wow. All right. So I'm really getting a very strong energy here. Look at the combination here we have of emotion and passion. So I do feel that right now, when it comes to your money, success, business, career, there's something that needs to be changed up here. Okay, there's something here that is not fulfilling. Okay, and the fact that you are doing something that is not entirely, that you don't entirely love or don't feel fulfilled by in your heart, it's making you feel very tired with this 9 of Wands. It's making you feel very wounded, defensive, it's like this very kind of achy energy of like, okay, I'm doing this, but I'm not getting where I want to be. Okay, I am doing this because I have to. For some of you, it could even be a business or a career that is just not there. It's just not cutting it for you. And I feel like one of the things that Spirit wants you to know is that what you need to do is come back return back to yourself, because I'm really getting an energy here that you are losing yourself in this. Slowly but surely, you feel that you are losing yourself, you are losing your identity, and you're also losing sight of your sense of purpose. I'm also feeling for some of you, you may have started out in whatever you're doing right now with a sense of direction and purpose. You may have chosen it because you thought it was like the best thing for you at this time. But as time went on, you started seeing the cracks in it. You started seeing that it's actually not as fulfilling as you thought it would be. It's actually not as exciting as you thought it would be. I feel like with a lot of this Wands energy, your passion for it has definitely diminished. And so Spirit is calling upon you to try to go back to basics. Okay, go back to getting in deeper touch with yourself and your emotions. Because again, with this Nine of Wands, I also feel like some of you have decided to bury your more negative emotions around this situation. As in, like, because you feel that there's no out or there's no solution, like you have to continue doing what you're doing, you've kind of buried the emotions. And I feel like Spirit is saying that we don't want to do that. We need to let those emotions come out because we need to deal with them. Okay, so there is a change coming, and I feel like Spirit is calling upon you to start doing things differently. Okay, Ace of Wands, there is a beautiful new beginning here that is available to you should you decide to take it, should you decide to go down that route. But I also feel that Spirit is saying is that if you want this Ace of Wands to be available to you, you're gonna have to let go of this Nine of Wands energy. So there's a little bit of a defeatist attitude here. There's a little bit of like, I feel defeated. I feel like it's out of my control. It's out of my hands. I don't have a choice. I feel like Spirit wants you to stop feeling disempowered. Okay, if you feel like there is no choice here, Spirit is saying it is not true. There is always a choice, but we cannot let it get us down. We cannot feel disempowered, because if we feel that we are not an active creator of our life experience, then we will not be able to channel the power of Spirit, channel the power of Source within us for us. And that is why I feel like we're getting the Lovers and the King of Cups for you, because I feel like it's like you may have cut off your heart, you may have cut off from yourself the things that really bring you peace and happiness. You may have cut off from yourself what you truly love to do. And I feel like as a result of that, you're also maybe not making enough money. Okay, you're not making the kind of money that you wish to make. And I feel like, see, hearing messages from Spirit, here you go. I feel like, you know, for those of you who there is an issue here, also maybe it is a business issue. It's the same thing. There's something in your business that is not working for you. Okay, whether it's a business or whether it's a career, there's something here that you're not seeing. And I feel like what you're not seeing is that you may be, you know, using a lot of your time in doing activities that you don't like. Okay, I'm also getting the sense that there may be a lot of busy work going on here. Like you may be doing too many things that are kind of like busy work, but they're not actually pushing you forward when it comes to your finances, when it comes to the amount of money that you really want to earn each month. Okay. So I'm also getting the energy here that there is a lot of time overwhelm and a lot of time that is being wasted. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying, can you be honest with yourself? Is there something in your day, whether it's in your work or whether it's in a regular job or career you have, or in your business, is there something that is being wasted? Okay, I feel like that is an overall message that is coming through. Also, when it has to do with your money, are you spending more than what you earn? Are you wasting money? Are you kind of nickel and diming yourself? I'm getting that energy as well. Like, you know how sometimes we keep making these small purchases thinking, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's just $1 here, $2 there, or whatever is your currency, right? Like 3 here, 4 there, 5 there, but it adds up. Okay, so there's also a waste, a sense of something being wasted, whether it's time, money, your finances dwindling down because there are things that could have been saved or used in a better direction. And so this is why I feel like it's time for you to step out of that. It's time for you to become much more conscious, much more aware of where you may be wasting your time, your money, or your energy, and to start looking at it in a more efficient way. Okay. For those of you who are also in, who are looking to start a business or already have a business, there's definitely something here where it's like you are not stepping into your greatness. Your business is not getting the attention that it deserves. And I also feel that is the same for your career. For some of you who may be stuck in a specific position, maybe you're not getting the promotion, maybe you're not being recognized, maybe you feel like you're doing a lot of work, but nobody is noticing your contributions. I feel like there's something here about you being able to toot your own horn. Okay, like as in you might be that person who works so hard behind the scenes, does so much, but you are not willing to publicize. You're not willing to, pat yourself on the back publicly, or in subtle ways show people how much you are doing, whether it's at work or whether it's in your business. There's something here about playing small, about hiding out, about not being able to showcase your talents or abilities in the right way. Okay, stop hiding behind your computer. Get publicity for your brand or for yourself. Be bold and visible in your market or workplace. Be the rock star that you are. So many of you are definitely rock stars in your field, but you are kind of like a well-kept secret. You are kind of like, hiding behind your computer or hiding in your office or hiding somewhere. You are not letting people see how much you are capable of or how much you are actually doing. And again, I feel like that comes from this Nine of Wands. There's a wounded energy there. There's this little bit of that, I feel bad for myself, but we need to get out of that and we need to go bold. Again, Lovers, King of Cups, I feel like these are bold energies. These are about loving yourself, loving what you do, finding the love for it, and going big, going bold. Right? These are big energies, and that's what Spirit wants you to step into. And look at this. And I feel like this is part of it. Look at this person right here. See how bold they are? And we're getting this idea of entertain. And I feel like this is about entertaining the idea that it is okay to step out of your comfort zone, that it is okay to be who you are. Is there something you're doing here where you're not really being who you are? Is there some place here where you are hiding, where you are not really, again, coming out swinging, coming out swinging for that home run, just knock it out of the ballpark. That is what Spirit wants you to do. Hearing messages from Spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. So I feel like Spirit is asking you to get more in tune with them because they have the proper guidance, the proper advice for you. And there's a lot. Look at this. This is your crystal, ocean jasper. Schedule yourself in. So again, I feel like Spirit is saying, instead of putting your attention outwards, it's time to schedule yourself in, as in to start putting your intention inwards so that you become a vessel, a channel for Spirit to guide you in the right direction when it comes to your money and finances. And I feel like what Spirit is also saying is that as you step into this Ace of Wands, as you let go of that Nine of Wands, as you start to come out of your shell and start going bold, there's a lot of money, abundance, success that is going to come to you, but you can't do it while playing small. Okay, so let me know if you like this kind of reading. I love your feedback. Please do give it a thumbs up. Please do give it a like and subscribe, because that shows YouTube that we have a message here of abundance and love that is worth spreading. It gets our message out to more people. And please do leave me your feedback. Let me know if you'd like to see this as a weekly series. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me to go deeper on these things with your career, money, abundance, or business, or if you'd like to order this deck that I created to help you at home, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. Love you all. See you all in the next one. Group 2, here is your reading. Let's take a look at what's coming next in your money, career, business, and finances. So Spirit, for our beautiful group 2, can you please tell us what's coming next? in money, career, business, finances for our group 2. Group 2. We have the moon. Interesting. So there's definitely been some confusion, some lack of clarity that has been going on. It seems for a while now. It seems to be you're in a position where maybe some decisions need to be made, but you're not quite sure how to make them or which direction to go. Knight of Wands. Okay, so this tells me that there is a sense of urgency, okay, that you very much want to make a decision and you want to make it quickly and you have this desire to move forward quickly. But the reason why you may not have been making this move is because of that moon's energy. You're not quite sure which way to make the move. You know, what is it that you are supposed to do in order to get to the next level of where you want to go in terms of your income, your career. 9 of Cups. Okay, so you're definitely looking at, you know, asking yourself the important question of what is it that you truly want? What is going to be satisfying to you? What do you desire? How is it going to show up for you? I feel like that has been the biggest question, but I do feel that there may be some sort of a yeah, see, 2 of Cups. So I feel like there is definitely some sort of a decision that needs to be made here. As I said, even before we got into these other the other cards, right? Just as soon as I saw the moon, I knew that there was going to be a 2 coming, because I really feel like there is a point now, right now, where you're kind of coming to an end of a particular cycle, energetically, vibrationally, and this cycle has very much to do with the way in which you are experiencing abundance right now. You know, the way in which, like, you're experiencing cash flow, money coming in, the way that you're experiencing whether your career or business is really where it should be. And I feel like you know very well that there are some important decisions that need to be made. I'm seeing like a fork in the road for you, like a crossroads. Okay, I feel like this moon's energy has kind of brought you to a crossroads where you know that you may not be exactly where you want to be. You have an idea of where you wish to go. You have an idea of what it is that you want. And I feel like what you're lacking is the game plan. Okay, I do feel with this 9 of Cups, you have been focusing very much on what makes you happy. You know, I feel like you've come to a point in your life where maybe you have done things before. You've had past jobs, past careers, things that were never really that satisfying to you, and that you may have done just out of necessity, right? Because it just seemed like the right thing to do at the time. But I feel like you've moved past that. You've come to a stage in your life where you really do want to pursue your true purpose, your true passions, the things that really get you excited, that make you feel like you want to contribute more to the world. I feel like you know deep inside of you that there is a lot that you have to give to the world, but I feel like you're not quite sure what vessel to use. It's almost like you don't know, like, you know what your gifts are internally, you know what makes you happy, you know what would make you happy to give, but you don't know what vehicle to use for those gifts. Or if you do, you're kind of like maybe testing out different things, testing out different ways. You may have been, you may have tested out a few different types of careers, you may have tested out a few types of jobs, but I feel like you know that there's some sort of a final decision here that needs to be made. And you're trying to make it from a place of really loving what you do. I do feel with this 9 of Cups and 2 of Cups is that you would probably do very well in in a career or business that is based upon communication, that is based upon like heart-based service, like maybe like counseling or something where, you know, you help people, whether it's coaching, healing work, there's something here that is going to be the right fit for you. But I feel like you're still looking for what that right fit is. But if you are headed towards that kind of vehicle, whether it is counseling, coaching, healing work, spiritual work, I feel like that is where your true gifts here are going to come out. And that is where you're going to feel the most satisfied. So definitely coming out of this moon's energy, and what's going to help you come out of this, because like I said, this is a bit of a lack of clarity, lack of direction. But the thing that I love is that you don't wish to stay in that. This Knight of Wands tells me that you are actually impatient to get out of that. You're actually impatient to take action. You're kind of like rearing to go. And that's really, really good. I feel like you are building yourself up to take the right action here, but you just quite don't know which way to take it. And I think, again, I keep coming back to the energy of a game plan. I feel like Spirit is saying that it's now time for you to decide. It's now time for you to make a decision and stick to one thing and go towards that. Go towards that with a game plan and stick to that game plan. Okay, like, because we don't want, I feel like, again, this moon's energy can be a little bit wishy-washy. It can be a little bit like, okay, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. You know, it's a bit of this kind of energy where, you know, you may take some movement forward, but then you will second guess yourself. And I feel like Spirit is saying, don't second guess yourself. Okay, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the plan. Figure out the plan first and then stick to it. Okay, test it out. Don't change the plan until you start seeing what the results are from the action steps that you're going to take. Okay, so for you, coming out of this moon's energy is going to require becoming very laser focused. Okay, again, Knight of Wands is a knight that wants to rush in, taking passionate action, wants to get things done. This is the get shit done knight, right? But the thing is, we want to do that, but we want to do that with the right strategic plan. Then we're going to go gangbusters on it. We're going to go, poof, we're going to go, right? So this is why I feel like Spirit is saying that it is time for you to align with your plan. It is time for you to align with what it is, what actions you need to take, because your heart is in the right place. You know what your gifts are. You are just on that precipice of a major transformation. It's just around the corner here for you. And I feel like when you make that transition, that is when you're going to see the floodgates of money, success open up to you. And this is the same whether you are in a career or whether you are in a business. I feel like you're waiting for the floodgates to open. If you're in a career, it's about either jumping to that next level, right? Whether it's a promotion within your own company or jumping to the next level into another company. I feel like the floodgates are waiting to open if you can align with where it is you want to make that jump to. Again, with that Knight of Wands, right? Once you have a plan as to where it is you want to go, what is the next level for you? Once you align with that, it's all going to open up. Same thing if you are either starting a business or wanting to start a business. You need to align with your core values and your vision for the lifestyle you want to create with your career or your business. Once you align, right, using this 9 of Cups and this 2 of Cups energy, then everything is going to just fall into place. And I feel like Spirit, and this is interesting because we got this as well in group 1, Spirit wants you to stand out. Okay, Spirit wants you to step into your greatness. If you are looking to start or accelerate your business success, it's time for you to stand out in your personal brand. Create your brand, make it memorable, make it unique. It's time to get attention for yourself and your brand. And even if you are seeking to get a promotion or seeking to make the move to another position in your current place or in another place, you are still a personal brand. You know, I always say, like, it doesn't matter if it's a business or a career, you are your brand. right? Whether you are branding to a career or a job opportunity, or whether you are branding to clients and customers, you are still the representation of you. So you need to get out there and build that brand, build that greatness, start being strategic, have that plan. Because see, look at your crystal for today is azurite. Get laser focused. So this is what Spirit wants. It's time. It's time for you to get laser focused. Accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Okay, so it's time for you to accept where you are right now. Know that there's been some time where maybe it hasn't been so clear, but you're coming out of that. Why? Because you know that you have the power of choice here. You're ready to make this decision. You're ready to follow your gut and your heart right here. And you're accepting where you are right now so that now you can step into something bolder and much bigger. And this is going to be quite beautiful. But make sure that you have that plan and you stay laser focused. Okay, so if you would like to have a personal reading with me or do a business consult with me where we talk about your business, we talk about your career, we talk about your next steps, all of the links for that are in the box below if you'd like to schedule a consult or a reading. And if you'd like to order the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur deck, that is also in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what your feedback is. Did you like this reading, and would you like me to do this as a weekly series? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much. I love you all. See you all in the next one. All right, my lovely group 3, here is your reading on what's coming next in your money, career, business, and finances. Okay, Spirit, please tell us what is going on with our beautiful group 3 and their money, career, business, finances. What's coming next? For our beautiful group 3. Group 3. All right, so this one flew out. We'll take a King of Swords. Okay, so there's been some pretty big thinking going on here. You've been in your head trying to think through this logically. You tend to be super organized, logical, like, or at least you try to be strategic. Oh, we're getting the Moon. Okay, so, but there's something here that you haven't been able to kind of think your way through. Okay, there's been some sort of blocks that you haven't been able to think your way through, because I feel like you really do want to change your current situation when it comes to money, abundance, 3 of Cups. Okay, so there's something here about maybe one of the things that may help you at this time is to actually get out of your head and seek mentorship, seek guidance, seek camaraderie with other people. Because I feel like with this King of Swords and this Moon, I feel like sometimes when we are just trying to answer the questions that we have from our own mind without getting feedback from others, we tend to go in circles. Okay, so I feel like there's some sort of an answer that you are looking for at this time. Knight of Cups, yeah. So there's an answer that you're looking for, okay? But the thing is, I'm getting a sense that, are you embarrassed? Are you shy? Is there some sort of there's a hesitant energy that is coming through, that you kind of hesitate to share what you're going through right now in terms of your money, career, business, or finances. There's something here that you don't want to share with other people, even though you know that you would greatly benefit from some sort of a either a mentorship situation, or even just friends or colleagues that you trust. Okay, I feel like, or other business owners that you look up to or that you trust. I almost feel like You've been trying to do everything from your own perspective. I feel that you are a very self-sufficient person, right? So whenever you have a question as to where you want to go, whether it's your career, whether it's your business, whether it's like creating more income, it's like, I feel like you're the Google person. Like you will Google everything. Like, you know, you will do your own research, you know your keywords, you read articles, you might watch videos, you might just, you train yourself. You know, this King of Swords tells me that you're really on top of information. Okay, you're good at seeking out knowledge, seeking out information, you know, intellectually working through any kind of questions or issues or blocks that you have. But I feel like you're going through something right now that you are, it's almost like this technique or this strategy is not working as well as it did before. Okay, it's almost like there is something new that needs to come out here. And I also feel that right now, you know, if you've been really, you know, wanting new ideas or a new sense of, okay, what needs to be done next? How do I get to that next level? How do I create more income? How do I create more abundance? I feel like the things that you've been doing in the past got you to a certain point. But now, or at least in this current phase in your life, they are not working as effectively as they used to. That's why we're getting this moon's energy. So they might even be actually clouding your perspective. They might actually be overwhelming you instead of clarifying things for you. Oftentimes when we're the type of person who tries to intellectually work through problems, and there's nothing wrong with that, that's a great place to begin, we may inundate ourselves with too much data, too much information, too much research, too many articles, blogs, videos, blah, 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 right? And sometimes what that does is that adds to our sense of overwhelm instead of actually getting us to be more laser focused or getting us to exactly where we need to go. And I feel like that's your issue right now. Okay, so what we want to do is to stop the Google searches, okay, stop the blogs, stop all of the information overload. Stop doing that. Right now, what we want to do instead is we want to get feedback. Okay, Three of Cups. We want to get away from our computer and out into the world and start talking to people that we admire and trust, whether it, like I said, whether it is your boss, whether it is your other colleagues, people who are doing what you want to do. Okay, so, you know, you may want a certain type of position in a company. You may want a certain type of business. You may already have a business, but it's not growing in the same way you see other people's businesses are growing. So I feel like Spirit is now telling you that it's time to move past your own head and start masterminding with other people, whether it is finding a mentor, whether it is, you know, spending time with the people who have the position that you want, asking them how did they get there, what did they do, what was their path, you know, whether it's talking to other business owners who have the same, who share a similar business to yours and who are doing really well, whether it's going to business networking groups just to meet other entrepreneurs or you know, work networking groups just to meet other professionals in your area, in your field, just to start getting new fresh ideas and making new connections, because I feel like that is what is going to fill in the gap here for you, because you are definitely experiencing some sort of a gap. And I feel like it has to do with you needing to pursue more relationships. And what I mean by pursue more relationships is pursue more business or career relationships. It's time to start offering people your cup. So as you offer somebody your cup of knowledge, they will learn from that, right? Because you have a tremendous amount of experience and knowledge. You have so much to offer other people with this Knight of Cups energy, right? So there's a tremendous opportunity here for you to exchange good energy and good information with other people. You share your experiences, your knowledge, and let them share theirs, okay, in a setting that is more social. Okay, so I do feel, again, with this King of Swords, I feel like it's time for you to get yourself more out there in some sort of a social setting that has to do with business or career, you know, like whether it's a mixer, whether it's a networking event, whether it's a mastermind group, something needs to open up for you, where you start making human connections, where you start exchanging thoughts and ideas with other people. And I feel like that is what Spirit is saying is going to get you to the next level of the answer that you are seeking. Okay? It's time to show up. I love this. Spirit is saying it is time to show up in person and start connecting with other people and being consistent in doing that, okay? Because when you do that, you're going to find the strength to conquer. You are going to find exactly the answer that you're looking for, but you're not going to do it through those Google searches, okay? You're not going to do it through watching yet another YouTube video about, business, career, whatever is the topic that you've been wanting to know more about, or like, generating more money, any of those things. I feel like if you show up personally to different places and start communicating with people, connecting with people, you are going to conquer whatever it is that you are looking for at this time. Okay, it's going to lead you down the path that you need to be on, and it's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you feel like you're not alone, because I also feel that the more you're in this energy, the more you're going to feel a little bit more isolated or alone, and you're not going to really feel motivated. You're not going to feel inspired. When you get out and connect with other people, you're going to feel much more inspired. And, talking to that person, talking to the other, that, it's going to lead you to your next step, because I feel like you're ready to make that leap. Okay, you're ready to make a leap to the next level of money, finances, career, business. But I almost feel like what you need is that inspiration. What you need is that, like, sharing of ideas. You need to see that other people are also going through the same thing, and you need to see what is it that they are doing. So your crystal for today is the lapis lazuli, and it says make a decision. Okay, so it's time to get yourself out there. Make the decision to become more visible, to show up more. And see, proceeding softly, my inner power grows in moments of quietude. Okay, so I'm not saying that you show up and be in people's faces. I'm saying show up as who you are. It can be gentle, it can be soft, it can be without any big agenda. You don't have to show up and just be aggressive about it. Not that you would, but I think what you can do is step into who you are, feel great about yourself, proceed gently, softly. Knight of Cups is also that same energy, one step at a time, but get yourself out there in the world to be inspired, okay? To give you the answer so that you can get out of this moon's energy. And I guarantee you, the people that you meet are going to give you the exact information you need for your next steps. Okay, so if you'd like to go deeper with me on this, we could have a personal reading, we could have a business or career consult. The link to that is in the box below. You can take a look at my reading and consult menu. It has a bunch of different options there for you, depending on what you would like to do. You can also order my Divine Feminine Entrepreneur Oracle deck to also give you more guidance at home. So thank you so much for being here. Please do leave me feedback. Let me know if you like this kind of reading, and if you'd like for this to be like a weekly series. Let me know if it helps you. I would love to hear what you have to say. Thank you for being here. Love you all. See you all in the next one. All right, my beautiful group 4, here is your reading on what's coming next in your money, career, business, and finances. So for our beautiful group 4 spirit, can you please give us some guidance? What's coming next? What does our group 4 need to know about their money, career, business, finances? What does group 4 need to know about money, career, business, finances? All right, look at that. So we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. That is really good. Okay, so this tells me that you are definitely coming to the end of a cycle of struggle. Okay, there's a cycle of struggle that you have been going through that is now coming to an end. That is very, very good news. Let's see what else. Oh wow, look at this. 9 This is the Nine of Wands in reverse. So more good news here. Wow, I'm loving this. So this tells me that you've definitely been through some very difficult time, okay? Difficult time when it comes to struggling, okay? I feel like you've definitely been dealing with some sort of financial struggle, career struggle, business struggle. There's things here that have definitely not gone according to plan, okay? There's something here that has made you feel very kind of defensive, very wounded, very kind of out of it, okay? But I'm loving that both of them came in reverse because these are definitely heavier energies. You know, I feel like you are coming to the end of a cycle of burden. There's something here where you have felt very burdened financially. You felt like there's a lot of weight on your shoulders. You felt that there's a lot of responsibility to create more and more income. Maybe that income hasn't been coming the way it should. And because of that, you feel like you've really kind of been through a very tough cycle here, but we're coming out of it, which is really great. Four of Swords, okay? So there's a definite time of rest and rejuvenation here that you've also been going through. And you know, I'm not surprised. I mean, when you've been through very difficult struggles, when you're kind of finally ready to lay down those burdens of the Ten of Wands, you're definitely going to take some time for introspection. Four of Swords, I mean, you're definitely going to take a timeout. This is like my timeout card, right? We definitely need that because I feel like we need to replenish our energy, especially when we feel like there's a lot of burnout. I'm getting the energy of burnout from this as well. So there's something here where you feel burned out. You feel burned out. You need a rest. You need some time to rejuvenate. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Wow. All right, so I'm so sorry, group 4. This has been a tough energy. Really, really sad, but this is good. I'm what I love about this is that you are at the end of it, okay? You are out of this. Like, imagine if both of these came upright. Not so good. This means that we're coming to the end of that cycle. I also feel that, you know, part of the reason why you may have been struggling a lot is because there's something here where you feel like you've been blocked from the money that you deserve. Okay, Five of Pentacles. I feel like there's something here where you have felt very, very emotionally and financially poor. You know, this is the card of feeling like you are left out. Other people why did other people start at the same time as I did and they're much further than me, right? There's some sort of a comparison energy here as well. And I know it's very easy to say, don't compare yourself to others. But as human beings, we are all susceptible to that, okay? You know, it is okay. It is human. If you have been comparing yourself to family members or friends who you feel are, you know, better off financially than you, that are more successful or doing more than you are, it is okay. Don't beat yourself up. But we don't want to stay in that energy of comparison, okay? Because it's only going to continue to bring us down. So, of course, you know, if you want to wallow in it for a little while, that's all right. But we need to get ourselves out of this energy, okay? So you feel that you've been left out. You feel you've been out in the cold. There's something here. I feel like some of you may have lost your job. This is also, to me, the energy of I've lost my job, lost my career, or even lost a business. Maybe the business had to shut down, or maybe the business just didn't do well, and you're feeling like you're taking it very personally. So I want to tell you, do not take it personally, okay? Sometimes these things happen, but they are here to teach us a lesson, and sometimes they're here to open the door or the path to what we're really meant to do. So nothing is ever really a failure. Yes, sometimes a business fails. Yes, sometimes we lose our jobs. Yes, you can see that as a temporary setback. Okay, you can see that as, yes, I may have failed, or things failed, or like my situation failed in that moment, but it is there for a purpose. It is there to take me to the next level, to open up the next door for me. So I feel like Spirit is saying to you, if you've lost your job, if you've lost your business, if you've lost money, I'm also feeling for some of you, you've lost a lot of money, maybe in a bad investment, or like you spent it in some way that you thought would be helpful but wasn't. But there's something here about job, money, or business loss, okay? And I know that it can feel like a very heavy burden here. It can feel like you are just at the end of your rope. It can feel very dark. Okay, so Spirit is saying that right now, if you need some time for self-care, if you need some time to take a break and get yourself back into the right mental space, take that time. It is time for you to care about yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Okay, if you are taking blame for this, if you are feeling like that makes you like you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not meant to be as successful as others, that is all negative self-talk that you need to acknowledge that it's there and let it leave your mind. Okay, do not latch on to that negativity. Do not let any of the results that you may be getting, that you may have gotten in the outside world, to cripple you or to make you feel pessimistic. Okay, we need to rise up. We need to take whatever time we need to get back into the right vibrational energy, because we need to rise up. Okay, it's time. Yeah, see, yeah, it's time to rise up. Wow, see, we need to emerge into grace. See, emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. Spirit is saying, okay, yes, my child, we've had a hard time. Look at this same energy here. This Four of Swords and this person laying down in exhaustion is the same energy. This is why I feel very strongly, my beautiful group 4, you guys need some grace. You need to give yourself a break. Stop beating yourself up. Do not blame yourself. Do not say bad things about yourself. Honor and respect yourself. Put your hand over your heart and say with me, I am safe. I am loved. I am valued. I am amazing. I am okay, and I'm going to be okay no matter what the financial, business, or career struggles there have been. You are safe. You are guided. You are protected. You are blessed. And look at this. It is okay to take this break. It is okay to give yourself some time to relax, to feel better, to gain your energy. And that is absolutely fine. Spirit is saying it is time to, look at this, your crystal is shungite, detox your life. It is time to detox your life. So I feel like there's a lot of negative, heavy energy working through here. You need to detox. And again, I feel like as you emerge into grace, connect with Spirit, know that they are here for you. It is okay to take that time to relax, rejuvenate, de-stress, detox your life. Get rid of anything that is holding you back. If you need to journal, here's another beautiful way to do that. Okay, journaling is a wonderful, powerful way to start detoxing your life, to coming back to your center. See, keep a journal of your business, career, or money journey. Write down all of your dreams, desires, and goals. Paint a picture of the lifestyle you want and review it daily. Okay, so you can journal through any of the more negative feelings or thoughts that you are having, and start focusing on your present and your future, writing down your dreams and desires and goals, right? Getting out of that Five of Pentacles energy and into the beautiful energy of hope for the future, positivity coming towards you, knowing that you are supported, loved. And then it is time to, after you have done that, I feel like Spirit is saying then, and only then, when you're in a good place, you can start analyzing, maybe what are some of the things that didn't work here. Okay, so we are become very aware of that, not from a point of judging yourself or criticizing yourself, but from gathering information, right? Analyzing the actions that you took or didn't take. Sometimes, we get the results we have because we didn't take action, right? Sometimes we take action, but it wasn't the correct action, or it didn't give us the result we wanted. So either way, I feel like Spirit is saying it's time for us to analyze without criticism and without judgment, without, beating ourselves up. It is time to analyze what we did, what we didn't do, and what results did we get because of that. Okay, research and analyze, decide on how you are going to improve or change what you've been doing before, because we are now ready. As we are coming out of this, as you're coming out of this energy, you are now ready to turn a corner into a whole new cycle. Okay, this cycle of negativity is ending. You are turning the corner into a new phase of abundance, a new phase of success. But what we want to do in order to usher that in is to emerge into grace, detox everything out of your life, and start analyzing from a neutral perspective. What happened? Why it happened? Why did we get those results? And what are we going to do differently now? Okay, so this is really beautiful, new, fresh energy coming through. Now, if you'd like to go deeper on this through either a personal reading or a business consult, you can go to my website. All of the different options are there. The link to that is in the box below. You can also order the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur Oracle deck that I've created for you. The link to that is also in the box below. I would really appreciate it if you could give me your feedback. Please do like and subscribe. Let me know if you like this kind of reading, if you'd like to see this as a weekly series. I would love to hear from you. And of course, please do like and subscribe. It really, really helps the channel. Shows YouTube that we have a message of abundance and love here that is worth spreading. So thank you so much for being here. I love you all. See you all in the next one.